think this is the story that I was being told about the other day by Mr. Gamer? Baby? Stalker crashes car to meet celebrity. I think this is the one we're talking about. What a out of nowhere wild turn event.
No long-winded intro, let's get this party started. I just learned about a really peculiar...
You smell that, chat? It's stinky.
Stalker. Not that there's like a normal
stinky.
stalker, but this guy is very unusual even when it comes to stalkers. And his obsession is on Jennifer Aniston. Now, according to his wife, according to Daily Mail...
It is Jennifer Aniston. I was gonna say, what was the last Jennifer Aniston movie I saw? What the
She said
out of nowhere.
He became obsessed with her in 2023, and he's made 3 trips out to try and meet her. His most recent one ended with him crashing...
Wait. His wife was saying this. This is 2023. Okay. What movies were this plays?
His car through Jennifer Aniston's gate and getting arrested.
Was the intruder who crashed through Jennifer Aniston's security gate at her Bel Air compound?
Don't get me wrong, right? Jennifer Aniston, even now, like gorgeous.
It was him crashing his car through Jennifer Aniston's gate and getting arrested.
Let me just say this, okay? Absolutely, positively stunning, gorgeous. But
was the intruder who crashed through Jennifer Aniston's security
what the
gate
hell,
at
dude?
her Bel Air compound?
This is this is what I want to know.
An obsessed fan who thought he was going to marry the actress?
He has a suspect at gun.
I heard that he broke into her house with the car. How? What? Did he hit the fence? What exactly happened?
The close call happened yesterday around noon while Aniston was at home.
So he used his car like a missile trying to get through Jennifer Aniston's gate, and I'm getting conflicting reports on whether or not he rammed through the gate or just hit it. I mean, looking at the gate, it doesn't seem like he blew it to pieces or anything. Also, that gate looks thicker than a fucking bowl of oatmeal. That looks like a giant, thick vault door. So I'm surprised that his car didn't vaporize upon impact.
Murder Mystery 2 came out in 2023.
There. Now, this wasn't like some accident or anything. It's not like this guy was playing Mario Kart looking for a shortcut through her, gate. This is an obsessed stalker who found where she lived and then... come hell or high water, decided he was
2021 was Friends the Reunion. You think it was that?
Meet her.
His name is Jimmy Carwile. He's a 48-year-old mechanic and from Mississippi. On his social media, we found these rambling posts about Jennifer Aniston. I want to be there with you, even right now. And, Jen, I am your mirror.
Brother, you are married. Like, why you posting this? You are married, good sir.
We made you perfect.
Unhinged ramblings about his fixation on Jennifer with this fantasy of the two of them getting married. And he would talk about Jennifer Aniston the same way you'll see some people talk about Genshin Impact characters. Like, he was just going on and on about romance and love and how they're, like, destined to be together. She was to be his queen, and it gets really fucking weird.
He even writes about marrying the actress.
I think it was Murder Mystery.
Addressing her by her new fantasy name. I know I make you
Horrible
smile.
Bosses too.
Joanna Carwile.
That was 2001.
The truth, Jen, when you were a child, you wanted to be my wife.
For the most part, a lot of it is just incoherent mumbo jumbo.
What?
And that last one
Oh,
there,
nah.
what the fuck even is that? I can't even understand.
Nah. That's more of that. That's more of that asylum behavior is what that is. You gotta stop with that. You can't be doing that.
What he's trying to say there. When she was a child, she wanted to be his wife. What in tarnation? Jennifer Aniston's almost 10 years older than this guy, so it's not like he could have been stalking her since she was a child, unless he built a time machine in his hot tub to travel back so he could stalk her as a kid, and he's also like a pedophile. Like,
How old was this guy?
I have no idea what he's even trying to say. Like, it is absolute fucking gibberish.
I kind of want to know what he looks like, but I kind of also don't want to show his face.
Patrol vehicle sits outside Jennifer Aniston's front gate as the man who's accused of crashing through it remains behind bars without bail.
Lou Palumbo was Jennifer Aniston's former bodyguard and protects many celebrity clients. He spoke with our producer, Emma Cady.
You said you used to work for Jennifer. Is that the type of person you would be worried about?
A real brain buster of a question. Is that psychopath
The guy who freaking crashed the car into the freaking gate? Yeah, I'd be concerned about that freak. Yes.
crashing through her front gate, someone you think we should be a little concerned with. You as an expert in bodyguarding, do you think that's someone that would be like a red flag
Yeah, I'm glad he has a license in it, because otherwise we wouldn't get the professional's opinion.
put on your radar as a potential threat?
Holy smokes, is that a Kaido statue you got back there, my man? What the frick? Oh, I'm jelly as hell. And you got a freaking, I feel like I keep mentioning it every time I watch your videos after a while. Bro's got a freaking more, you got everything
no
back.
shit,
What the
yeah,
frick?
obviously. And the guy's like, absolutely. Yeah, he's a
Bro, he's got that dragon guy from, isn't that from Dark Souls 3?
obsessed fucking freak. Of course.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what the question was hoping to illuminate there. You don't need to be a connoisseur of protecting a human being to know that someone like this
That's
is a
Sauron, not
dangerous
Morgoth,
individual,
right?
someone who is obsessively
Sauron.
typing for
Yeah, look at the
years
mace.
about a fantasy relationship and actually flying out to meet them multiple times, trying to meet them.
I'm not gonna lie, I can see myself spending money, my money on all the same things this fool's spending money on.
And then eventually crashing into their...
I had one of these and it wasn't worth it. It was awesome, but it wasn't worth it. Unless Red Bull or some other company wants to give me one, in which case I will gladly have it on all the time in my room, if you want to. Harito, sponsor
to
me!
meet them again is a problem person, is a bad fucking apple. Like, anybody knows that. That is a very interesting question to ask. Now, he has been taken into custody, and he is facing some charges, and he appeared in court.
Real. She just wants to tell something.
No freaking way that's him!
I don't believe him staying away from Miss Aniston will be an issue at this time.
Is that his wife? Please don't tell me that's his wife. Please don't tell me that's his wife. That is so freaking incredibly embarrassing for her. Oh my god.
Well, it has been an issue.
Yeah. I don't believe it'll be an issue at this time. Oh yeah, and what do you base that off of, ma'am? Are you gonna somehow keep him away from a vehicle? Look at him! Look at how he's holding the glass!
Mr. Cartwile, listen to what I'm saying. Please don't respond. You're not to have any contact with Jennifer Aniston under any conditions. You're to stay 100 yards away from.
He actually looks like those old paintings of Socrates, and he appeared in court shirtless with like a blanket covering him, but he had his fucking
Bro looks like he was born in the Renaissance.
pepperonis peeking out from behind it. He was airing his nipples out in court. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know that was allowed.
I thought he was ordered to do that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why. I thought this was like a lineup.
I thought that'd be like an immediate contempt or something. So what you were just hearing right now is a judge is ordering a mental competency evaluation before
Good.
going forward with all the criminal proceedings.
Oh no, good, because of all of the asylum behavior.
But in the meantime, Carwile is not allowed within 100 yards of Jennifer Aniston. But this appearance here I thought was just so fascinating. He 100% looks like a sociopath. Like,
You're not wrong. He looks like the kind of person that would ram his car into a woman's gate to try to meet her.
like a caricature of what you think of when you think of like an obsessed stalker psycho. Now,
Yeah,
the wife
no,
of
you
Mr.
were correct.
Carwile has actually given an interview to Daily Mail apparently, and
The last time she saw her husband was in September 2024, the day he traveled to California to begin his adventure with Aniston.
she sheds a lot of light on
He
it.
went to
So
California
according to her,
6
the last
months
time
ago.
She saw him was September of 2024 when he traveled to California.
Bro went on an adventure and looked for this chick. Damn, that's scary.
Begin his adventure with Jennifer Aniston. He had allegedly made 2 previous attempts, but turned up no results there. And
Nah, see, that's the kind of these are the kind of celebrities specifically that I'm like, no problems whatsoever. Like, you deserve to have like a gated community, maybe a gated house, a security guard. I understand, yeah, Jennifer Aniston doing that. You get me? Like that's at that point, it's like no judgments from me whatsoever. You spend all the
this
money
was
you
his
need to
third
on that kind of
venture
stuff.
Out there, his third
Like
expedition.
get you some doggos or some trained doggos, like screw that. You don't gotta live. You don't gotta
She
live
said
through
she
that
believed
stress.
That Jimmy
Because she came out of some movie, she like nah, that's messed up.
just got a bit aggravated because he couldn't meet the star when explaining why he rammed his car into the gate. I think a bit aggravated is underselling it a little bit. There are few things that would ever elicit that kind of anger that would warrant crashing your car into something. That is dangerous fury.
That's psychotic.
So then she goes on to say that Her husband is a great guy, but he had started struggling with mental illness. It's something that's between him and his maker. Mental illness is real. It does not discriminate. He's going through a lot right now. He believed he was Jesus Christ, and she was supposed to be his queen. His
Yeah, you say that at, like, how about this? That's even more of a reason why he should be locked up in an asylum.
mentality is nothing like it used to be. Something has triggered him. I don't know if he's having a midlife crisis or what. She's right on the money. Stalking entirely is a mental illness. He is 100% suffering from a mental illness, a very dangerous one. Everyone who's stalking.
Yeah, I feel like he's a danger to not only himself, but to the people around him. Therefore, he should go to a facility in which people who are licensed to handle people like that are crazy can take care of him.
Docs does. Now, this guy is also taking it to another level where he is now aggressively stalking violently. He is crashing his car into the home of his victim. Now,
like, you gotta think about, like, what the worst case scenarios, too. Like, he doesn't know if Jennifer was, like, maybe heard something and was walking out there, if he would have, like, hit that gate and might have knocked her out. You don't get what I'm saying? Like, that's really freaking dangerous.
He reportedly began this obsession in 2023 and was
I
sending her a series of
Captain Obvious
alarming
here,
messages, including emails, voicemails, and social media messages. She said he was going there because he was going to meet up with Jennifer. He was going to go see her. He actually thought he was going to meet Jennifer. I guess he was speaking with her. He had the impression that Jennifer Aniston and he were going to talk and meet. So naturally, he's doing what anyone would do. He went across the country. I found that statement to be a little, concerning, that she would say, naturally, he's doing what anybody would do. This is not something sane people do under any circumstances, where they'd go across the country because they believed that they had a chance at meeting a complete stranger that would fall in love with them. That is very dangerous ways of thinking. So she says that Carwile believed he would meet up with the actress. He thought maybe she's just going to meet a guy to take a chance. That's the way he was thinking. Obviously, I feel bad for the wife in this because this is something she's been dealing with for 2 years now, where her husband keeps going out to
Yeah, there are two women with victims here to this guy, basically, unfortunately.
California to be with another woman, to try and have another woman fall in love with him, and he is actively engaging in this.
You think, hey, chat, you think the wife is like, hey, at least it was Jennifer Aniston, right? Like, his standards are a little bit higher, you know what I'm saying? It's not like...
home too, sending messages to another woman obsessed with somebody else. Like, that must be miserable. Now, from what I've seen, Jimmy's looking up at a potential 3 years in prison for this stunt with the charges that he's got. So I guess we'll see how it all shakes out. But I read about this today and thought it was fucking peculiar, so I just wanted to share it a bit.
What a wild tale! Absolutely. It's again, and it's like it's the insanity of the fact that it's like Jennifer Aniston.
No long-winded.
But again, it makes sense. He's been apparently going psycho for her since 2023. You know what? She was pretty fine looking in that movie. I can't lie. The Friends reunion. Ooh, that Friends reunion. I don't even watch Friends. But I saw Jennifer Aniston. What were you saying? Alright, phenomenal video. What an entertaining story here. Achoo! Whoa! Ayoo, Monodachi! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Saru!